Hey everybody, how's it going today? This is going to be my 26th application review, but first off, to start it, I just want to thank everybody for like my millionth time saying it in the video, but this is probably one of the biggest you're ever going to get from me. Thank you guys so much because as of January 9th, I was accepted as a partner to YouTube. Going through some of the technical stuff right now, setting up some accounts, but I am now officially a YouTube partner. I now get paid. I now get to have banners, autoplay, all the fun perks that I get to do with partner, and that's all thanks to you guys for constantly viewing my videos. All my subscribers, that just rocketed higher than I ever expected. Hopefully we're going to keep going with it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for the help in getting me to my partnership. Let's get this 26th application review started. Every single app in this one I believe is free. Most of them, actually not most of them, but some of them are for a limited time, so I'd go out and get them as soon as possible. But these are some pretty fun applications, especially one of them that I'll be saving towards the end. But anyway, let's start this off with Addition. This is a free app from the App Store, I'm not sure how long. Very fun app, very simple. What you have is that you have all these different numbers on the game board, different colors, and what you do is you have to tap any amount of them. You can just tap them. They have to be next to each other, either vertical or horizontal, can't be diagonal, and you need to get those numbers to add up to 21. Very simple. Once you click a number, it'll tell you up here what you're at. It just adds them together for you so you don't have to keep track. So 6 plus 7 is 13. Now I need to get to 21. I can click 8. Got to 21. You get a little bit more of a time boost, which is right here, your timer, so you are timed. Your points, depending on how many different blocks and numbers you use, that determines how many points you'll be getting for it. But anyway, very simple gameplay, very fun gameplay. I've talked so long, I've wasted all my time, and we're about to lose. And once you lose, it brings you into a high scoreboard. My high score is 2,600. Try and beat it. I hope you guys can. But anyway, what you got down here is slow, medium, and fast. So that's different types of difficulty for the gameplay. I like to play it on slow because fast is no fun for me at all. Anyway, that's Addition, a free app from the App Store. Very fun. Definitely recommend that one. Next one is called WordLink. Don't know if I recommend this one. I'd recommend at least trying it, definitely, but keeping it, it's kind of tough. It's a fun app. Nothing wrong with it in that aspect. It's just the difficulty, and it's kind of confusing somewhat, but depending on if you like this kind of a thing, then I definitely recommend keeping it. It is a free app when I got it. I'm not sure how long it's going to be like that. Anyway, your timer goes up, so you don't have a time limit, but you try and beat your best high score in time. What you do is you start with a certain word at the top, and then you have one at the bottom that you have to eventually accomplish by changing one letter at a time. You have 4 different columns, and you change one letter in each column to make a different word. So, example, dandy. I would probably change the first letter, and it'll go to Sandy because I need to get down to S. So you change Sandy. Next one would be Sandy. Sankey. Probably Sands. So there's Sands, Sends, and then Sanks, Seeds. Okay, so as you guys see right there, it's kind of it's difficult, kind of confusing gameplay at first, but once you get it, after a while, it definitely makes it very fun gameplay, very easy gameplay. It's kind of hard to do while talking, though. I can't really focus at all on it. But Reety. There we go. So that's pretty much the gameplay. Down here, these are all the different levels, so you have to get to the end and see how long the timer takes you. I haven't actually accomplished it because usually I get bored. But anyway, it's a free app from the App Store called WordLink. It is a very fun application to try it. Depending on if you like the kind of gameplay, would be if you want to keep it or not. Anyway, next one's called iVomit, a very gross app from the App Store. It's very similar to... I think it's actually made by the same people that made iFart, which is now still a huge hit in the App Store for some reason. I don't know why it's paid. I wouldn't buy it. But what this is the same thing. It's just it's vomiting, and it has some animations for it. So let's do Gargle Toss. Hurl now. And all over the screen. You shake it off. Stop. Acid Gush. On the screen. That's great. Sawdust Soaker. Good. All over the beautiful iPod. Anyway, there's quite a few of them. A lot of different types of throw-up sounds. I didn't know there was that many to begin with. But I'd recommend trying it unless you have kind of a weaker stomach, because it gets pretty gross actually for an application. Anyway, that's iVomit, a temporarily free app from the App Store. Definitely go out to check that one out. Next one, I love this one. It's called iShoot Lite. Very fun application. It is free. It's very similar to the Worms Armageddon gameplay, if you ever remember that. It's an old animation game for the computer. I think it got onto like PS2 and stuff like that. But what it is, very simple gameplay. Let's see if I can quit. It's 1 to 4 players actually, which is cool. Or you can do against 3 computers or however many computers you want. So let's do 1 human versus 2 computers. Yep, so you can go up here, you type in your name, you get all these different colors for tanks, you can pick which kind of tank you want. I want to use this big hoss of a tank because it looks sweet. Difficulty will do easy, and you start. Very simple gameplay. So at the beginning it prompts you to buy all these weapons, so you get to buy what weapons you want to look at, and there we go, just bought a few of them. And you aim your little tank's missile launcher with just tapping wherever you want it to go. Pick your weapon down here. Let's do mortar times 4. Angle, and depending on how long you hold the fire button depends on how far I went over him. Depends on how far it'll shoot. So not hold it. Good lord! But see, as you guys see right here, the game board starts to just completely just tear away and diminish, and that's what's so similar to Worms Armageddon gameplay style. But anyway, it's a very fun application. It is free temporarily. I'm not sure how long it's going to be free, so I would definitely recommend to go out and get this as soon as possible, because this game is actually, no, I think it's actually this is a light version. Anyway, I don't know, doing that whole ramble thing that I just have come to be so good at. It's called, oh yeah, it is a free. It's called iShoot Lite, a light version of the paid version from the App Store. Definitely recommend the light version. Definitely gonna recommend it. If you like the light version, go out and buy the paid version. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but it's definitely worth a couple seconds download for a free version of the app. It's called iShoot Lite. Last one that I have is called Dino War, and it's very simple gameplay. It's War, the card game. You guys all know it. This is free for a limited time. I think it's only for 1 week. It kind of stinks though, because from what I've found, I've tapped everywhere, there's no computer you can play against. It's a 2-player game, which can be alright, but you sometimes want to play against a computer because I'm not always with a buddy when I'm using my iPod Touch. But anyway, very simple. What you do is you just draw a card, they draw a card, we beat them, they pulled out a 2, we pulled out a king, pulled out another king, they pulled out a jack, so we get that. Everyone knows the old classic gameplay of War. If you don't, what it is that you go through cards 2 through ace, ace being the highest, 2 being the lowest, and the higher value of a face card depends on if you win the cards. You want to collect all the cards. Very simple gameplay. The only thing that I was really thinking about is, if you all know the game War, when you get the same face card, for example, if we both got 9s here, which we didn't, but example, if you both get the same card, it brings you into War mode, which is where you put 3 cards face down. Each player puts 3 of their cards face down, and then you flip a 4th card over, and whoever wins that 4th card, whoever has a higher value for the 4th card, wins every single card in that entire War deck. So it's very simple gameplay. Very fun gameplay. I'd recommend it. If you're around people when you're using your iPod Touch, it's good for school. Anyway, I'm running out of time because my memory card is being a piece of crap lately. I don't know why. I gotta get a new one. But anyway, those are my 5 apps that I got for you guys today on this video. Hope you guys enjoyed them. I'm enjoying them all very thoroughly. Thanks everyone again for the partnership. Big deal to me. Big deal to my parents. It's actually a big deal to everyone around me. Pretty much very big deal to me. Thank you all. Have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.